As the veil begins to wear off yesterday's special interest groups elections, allegations of widespread rigging are beginning to emerge. Davis Akampura was among 7 contestants for the position of NRM Youth MP Western Region. However, he believes the polls held at Nambole Stadium, won by his rival Mwine Mpaka, a son to Agriculture Minister Bright Ramirama, are flawed.
When we're about to go now to start the voting, they tell us that there's no a register for the registered for the delegates who are eligible to vote, and one of the things that they requested for was to write names on the paper and then take them to the returning officer, who will now immediately start the voting process.
Akampura told NTV that when he contested the outright rigging, his passionate pleas fell on deaf ears.
Me myself as a candidate, I did not witness the process, because just when they had just finished the counting, when they had finished the voting and were now going to start counting, they just called me aside, and afterwards some people in a tinted car, they called me out of the stadium and took me to a known place, and that's where even when I reached there, they did some beating. As you can see my tooth, can say I'm just home treatment. They're saying that why are you trying to fight the state? I told them I'm not fighting the state. They're saying that Bowers gave me money.
The youth aspirant says the election should be overturned because it had a litany of irregularities.
I totally feel it was not fair, because there's no way we can conduct an election without a register. There's no way we can talk about fairness when even the voters themselves are being intimidated.
Akampura is not alone. Several other youth aspirants from different regions believe the polls were not free and fair. Isma Mafabi and James Mokembo, who were contesting for NRM Youth MP Eastern Region, are also not satisfied by the results, where Dorothy Okwala emerged winner. The two claim the election was rigged.
There were no registers for the younger people. Some districts they were denied the chance to vote to determine their useful member of parliament. For example, Igang was not allowed to vote. Amdat was not allowed to vote.
We began at 3 in the morning. It is not even constitutional. The time we looked, and actually had to push on until, and we're seeing positivity was coming, but then after that, they cancelled the voting, since they knew that our people were tired and they saw them move out.
How can elections of thousands and millions take about 8 hours, and elections of about 700 people take over 12 hours, because we started at about 2 a.m. and the results were announced at 6. Why?
Delegates who voted for Isma Mafabi say they are disappointed by the results and have decided to front their candidate as an independent.
So I want to come as an independent candidate, and I'm having full support as far as the connections that I have, and those are the connections through the help of my other candidates.
When my brother comes, I will support him definitely, and I mobilize my people. We know we are put so much on the wall.
Omon Otema won the NRM Youth MP Northern Region slot, but his opponent is also contesting the results.
There was no voter register which was being used, neither the NRM party cards, to verify the identity of the credible voters.
While some of the youth have opted to stand as independents, others like Akampura have decided to engage the party leadership before deciding on their next course of action. Gertrude Tumusime with Kware, NTV.